Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. Avenger back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all important comic book review. And while everyone's probably reviewing Convergence and all their titles this week, well, I'm still going to be reviewing The Walking Dead, and that is issue number 140. That's right, fans. This is otherwise known as Life and Death. Here we see Maggie looks like she's very stressed out in the cover, where you have Sophia in the background. However, in this issue, I'm letting you know now, Sophia's not even in this book, but nevertheless, it's a cool cover. You get the tone of what's going on here. Book is written by Robert Kirkman. Artwork is done by Charlie Adlard, and the gray tones are done by Cliff Rathburn. So, again, when it comes to The Walking Dead, always very consistent on the artwork here. Really love the facial expressions there. There you can see Gregory, who's like this coward, and I get who Gregory now reminds me of in the Walking Dead TV show, and that is Father Gabriel. The guy, he reminds me just like him. Gregory pisses me off, and he is the advisor to Maggie, and he's just a yellow belly coward, and you get to see that in this issue here. Here we get to see some more of what happens here in this particular issue with the artwork. So really good. You get to see the Whisperers. There you get to see Carl with the Whisperers as well in here. So that's really well done. And here in this issue, you get to see what the Whisperers camp looks like, because Carl's been traveling with them because he was going after Lydia. And here on the two-page spread for the first time, you wind up seeing what the camp actually looks like from a distance. You don't see too many details there, but you can see there's a lot of animals, a lot of people there, and it's amazing how they don't get attacked by the zombies, but they're wearing the zombie flesh, so the zombies really don't attack them, so they kind of integrate themselves with them. So really interesting the way the artwork is. It's really well done here. Did I like this story? What was this story about? Be prepared for spoilers, guys, okay? So just letting you know that now. In the last issue, we got to see the return of Michonne and Ezekiel, and that's basically what the last issue was. And they kind of finished that up here. And you know, Michonne is kind of feeling, you know, a little bit of a self-pity on herself right now, and Rick is trying to lift her spirits or whatnot, but she kind of wants to stay in this like depressed mode, so she's not sure if she's going to be with the group or not. So what happens now is we're dealing with the ramifications of Gregory trying to kill Maggie in this issue, and we get to see again, he's again that yellow belly coward saying, I didn't do it, I was framed, I did this, Maggie drugged herself so she could frame me because she's always hated me and blah blah blah, and Jesus is against me, and he's blah 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 blah. He just keeps talking and talking, putting himself in a deeper and deeper hole. And Maggie is sitting there having, you know, she doesn't know what to do. She's talking with Jesus, trying to make a decision on what she should do with him. Should he be killed? Should he be locked up in a cage? She's conflicted on it because killing is not what they do. They're trying to, you know, have a decent society here. But at the same, you know, when you flip that coin, Gregory has a lot of influence on people. He was their former leader. Some people still respect him. So it's like he can still pose a danger even though he's in a jail cell or whatnot. So there's this whole conflicting thing that goes on through the entire issue of what's happening. And Maggie puts looking for Carl on a back burner for right now because she's got other pressing issues. And she feels that Carl can look for himself. And then throughout the issue, you get to see the little bit of traveling that he does. And again, I showed you the picture of the camp. And we get to see the camp for the first time, what the Whisperers look like. So I hope in future issues now, we get to see more of this camp, of what it looks like from the inside and how these people really interact with each other and whatnot. So cool stuff here. And so after, you know, interviewing some of the kids' moms that, you know, beat Sophia or whatnot, we find out the whole truth and everything that comes and what Gregory does to persuade other people. And Maggie makes a decision on what to do with Gregory. Now, when you get to the end of this issue, you wind up seeing a couple of guys holding some guns, and you wind up seeing some hair being chopped here, and we get to see Andrea going down the stairs, and the next thing you wind up seeing is Negan all clean shaven, the haircut, all looking good and sexy for the viewers out there. And just a classic picture right there of Negan, you know, just that smirk that you're used to. And the thing is, you know, Andrea is pointing the gun right at him, and she's like, "Oh, get back in your cage." And I noticed this right away when I was looking at the panel. Olivia sits there and winds up going to lock him back in, and she's like, "It's not," and then it goes click, and then she's like, "Oh, there it goes," and they walk away, and he's like, "Come again soon," and the next thing he's like, "Ah," and he leans against the cage, and he goes, "Hold the fucking phone," and the freaking door opens up, and now he's like free to go. So what's going to happen here at the end? Like, what's going to happen? Is he going to stay in his cage? Is he going to just go out there guns blazing? I don't know what to think. Do you think Negan has learned his way? Has he been, you know, reformed? Will he just, or come out with this plan going, you know what? The cage is opened. I'm going to lock myself back in, show them that I'm not escaping, and maybe plan to get out on good behavior. I don't know. Or is he just going to go guns blazing and going out there and stealing a gun and start raising all kinds of hell? I don't know what's going to happen there. So what do you guys think is going to happen with Negan in that whole situation there? The next thing is will they actually go through with it? Because Maggie wants Gregory not to live anymore, but she can't even really say it. So is she going to go through with possibly ending Gregory's life? I'm not sure. I really hope that Gregory dies. This guy is such an ass. I could not stand this guy from the very beginning. He didn't know how to lead. He was a coward. He hid behind people, and I truly hope he does. And then the other thing is I really want to see what's going on in this Whisperer camp. I want to see the ins and outs. I want to see what they're all about. So really good issue here. I love seeing the ramifications of things, and I can't wait. I love the cliffhanger with Negan, so I can't wait for things to come here. And this book right now is on sale twice a month. Really great stuff. So after reading this book, I'm giving this one a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Great story, great cliffhanger. Really enjoyed it. Guys, again, tell me your comments below and what you thought of The Walking Dead issue number 140. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, fans. Take care. Bye.